The Oran Fatwa was written during the tumultuous period following the Reconquista, when Christian forces completed their centuries-long campaign to reclaim the Iberian Peninsula. By the late 15th century, the Emirate of Granada, the last Muslim stronghold in Spain, fell to the Crown of Castile. While initial surrender treaties, such as the Treaty of Granada 1491, promised Muslims religious freedom, these guarantees were short-lived. In 1499 to 1501, a series of forced conversions, spearheaded by religious authorities like Cardinal Francisco Jiménez de Cisneros, led to mass baptisms of Muslims in Granada. Rebellions were crushed, and by 1502, Muslims in Castile faced an ultimatum: convert to Christianity, face execution or enslavement, or attempt exile, an option fraught with logistical and financial difficulties. Those who converted were nominally Christian but secretly adhered to Islam, becoming known as Moriscos. This crisis prompted the need for new religious guidance. The fatwa was penned by Ahmad ibn Abi Juma al-Maghrawi al-Warani, a Maliki jurist from Algeria. Written as a responsum to a petition from Muslims in Spain, it provided a detailed legal framework allowing them to outwardly conform to Christianity while secretly maintaining their Islamic faith. The document earned its modern name from the author's nisbah, al-Warani, indicating his association with the city of Oran. The fatwa's goal was to resolve the ethical and spiritual dilemmas faced by Spanish Muslims living under Christian rule, ensuring their survival without abandoning their faith. It reinterpreted Islamic law to suit these dire circumstances. The fatwa introduced significant relaxations of Sharia Islamic law to accommodate the Moriscos' unique predicament. Muslims were instructed to perform prayers in modified forms or substitute them with internal devotions when full observance was impossible. Missed prayers could be made up at night. Ritual almsgiving could be replaced with acts of generosity to beggars. Ablutions were permitted using minimal or symbolic gestures, even in the absence of water. Moriscos could participate outwardly in Christian rituals, such as bowing to idols or attending Mass, provided they internally rejected these practices. When compelled to blaspheme, for example, cursing Muhammad or declaring belief in Jesus as the Son of God, they were advised to mispronounce words or mentally redirect their intentions to remain spiritually faithful. Eating pork or drinking wine was permissible when survival required it, as long as it was internally disapproved. Marriage between a Muslim man and a Christian woman was allowed. However, unions between Muslim women and Christian men were discouraged unless unavoidable. Moriscos were urged to preserve Islamic teachings and pass them discreetly to their children. The fatwa emphasized inner faith over outward appearances. The Oran Fatwa enabled generations of Moriscos to retain their Islamic identity in secret, creating a form of crypto-Islam where inner faith mattered more than external rituals. Moriscos adopted hybrid practices, blending Islamic and Christian rituals. This adaptability is evident in Al-Jamaido texts, Islamic teachings written in Spanish using Arabic script. The fatwa remained influential for over a century, guiding Moriscos until their eventual expulsion from Spain. The fatwa's guidance was specific to the Moriscos of Spain. Outside the Iberian Peninsula, the dominant scholarly opinion advocated emigration or martyrdom when practicing Islam became untenable. However, for Spain's isolated and persecuted Muslims, the Oran Fatwa offered a lifeline, allowing them to navigate their forced Christianization while maintaining their Islamic faith in secrecy.